Alright everybody, welcome back to another episode. Today's plan is plumbing. We're going to try to get that plumbing done that I've been talking about. We're going to try to install this beautiful pop filler with the help of these very useful instructions. Doesn't mention anything about height, depth, so I guess I'll just have to determine the height of our range and go from there. As previously mentioned in my last video, this is where the old fridge sat, and they had a water line for their ice machine. So our new fridge is going to be over there, so eventually I'll have to jump off of the dishwasher line and create a new line for our ice machine. And I'm going to use this old water line to come over, then up to about here for our pop filler, because our range will be there and our double oven will be over here. So that's in the way. Once I move that, it should be in the wall and ready to go. And sorry Tim, I already shut off the water, so no floods today. So I just finished cutting off the valve stem for the old fridge ice machine supply. And when they say get the right tool for the job, they mean it. This tool is just a pipe cutter. I was able to just clamp it on, tighten it down, and then I just work my way around the pipe like that, and then keep tightening, work it around. Especially in this tight space, this little tool, we got the job done. As far as right tools for the job, these SharkBite push to connect are great because I don't need to worry about running the old like sweat lines or getting my pipe clamps in there. I just push and it's PEX to copper to PVC. It's fantastic, right tool for the job. Well, much like everything else, doesn't always go as planned. So before I was marking off the studs so that I could try to cut as little hole as possible. However, this house had other plans. There are quad studs right here. So I was trying to cut into this cavity so I could only I could get to this stud from that hole, and then this stud and this stud from the same hole, and then I would be there. But again, this house had other plans. But we roll with it and we move on. So I got it in. But that's why you want to make sure that your holes go in straight. And unfortunately, because of how close these studs were, I couldn't fit my drill in. So these two holes kind of go like that at an angle. But I got it in. I'll have to trim this, and I'll just use my push to connect. Elbow there, shoot up to the final destination. Well, we got it all hooked up. There's only one way to test it. All right, fire it up. Shut it off! Oop. There's a leak. Where? Where's it coming from? It's coming from right there. Gotta fix that. All right, after a small scare, I just didn't have that push to fit pushed all the way in, but tapped it in with a little trusty hammer. Seems to have stopped the leak. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on it overnight, but everything else is pretty good. Turn this little lever. By George, we've got a pot filler. Look at that, cheers. So we've got it all cleaned up. I put a plug on instead of leaving the pot filler on because we have to re-drywall that. And that's why I wasn't too afraid of just cutting it all open because I knew I had to patch it anyway. So we've got a cardboard tester down here just to be on the safe side. We've had it on for a while now and it's still pretty dry, so we'll have to see what it looks like tomorrow. Well, there's a blizzard outside, so time to take off the plumber's hat, put on the drinking hat. Peace.